Hey guys, it is Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures, and this summer we are planting Cucamelons. So stick around, see how it goes. Alright, so what is a Cucamelon? Well, this is what a Cucamelon looks like. It is like a cross between a cucumber and a melon. But you would think it would have like a cucumber taste to it, but it supposedly have a citrusy, tangy taste, which is going to be interesting. So this summer we are going to try and grow them and see how well it works out. So let's get to it. Alright, so you can see to my right the row of red Solo cups, and no, there is no beer in these red Solo cups or any alcohol. There is actually dirt and seeds in here. You can see there's some butter beans up in the front. They are growing really rapidly, so they will go in the ground today as well. Got a jalapeno plant, got some herbs that are not doing that great. I got some peas behind me. I got two of them that are starting to grow. I planted them a little late, so I'm going to wait for them to get a little bigger before I plant them. But these right here are my Cucamelon plants, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 of them growing right now, ready to be planted. Alright, so you can see I got some nice soil in here. If you want to check out and see what soil I used this year, check out the compost video. I'll put a link up to it at the top so you can see what I used this year. Alright, so here is my best Cucamelon so far. As you can see, it's starting to vine up. It will vine up like a cucumber plant would do. So when I am planting my stuff, I always do at least 1 or 2 extra, just in case one of them does not make it. So you can tell I've got 4 Cucamelons, and my goal was to put 1 on each side. But now, since I got 4, I'm going to put 1 over here and kind of scoot it over to the side a little bit, and the same as over here. And put 1 there and 1 there in that corner. So let's get to it. Alright, I got banana water. This water's not dirty, it's just where banana peels have been soaking in it, and to make it look a little dingy. But it will be a good source of potassium for them. Alright, so all the Cucamelons are in the ground. So we will check back in on them in a little while. See how big they get. Alright guys, so it's been about almost 90-ish days for the Cucamelon, as you can see behind me. Look how big it's gotten. You can tell it has gotten over the OG. More vines have popped off of it than I thought. There's one that's going across the ground and it's coming back up. But look, there's a Cucamelon right there. There's a couple of Cucamelons hanging down. Alright, so they start off like that. Little like pea thingies with a flower on them. There's another one right there. Let me move it out of the way. There's another one right there. You can see it. See, there's a little bigger one right there. There's a couple of those around. There's another one over there. You see, I think that one might be a little starting to rot. Alright, so walking around, there's a couple of them that are bigger over here. I'll show you. Alright, so you can see this one right here. It looks like it's very transparent. So does this one over here. As you can see, the top of it, like it's lighter on the top. It looks very transparent, and I don't understand why. There's another one over here that looked transparent as well. That's up here. Yeah, see? If I can show you, like this one up here. There's one up here, hold on. Yeah, this one. That one right there, it looks very transparent. Like the stuff's in it. But it's like, yeah, there you go. It looks very transparent. I'm gonna pluck it off and see what's in it. Alright. Oh yeah, all the stuff's eaten out of it. There was a hole in it. I think I'm getting infested by worms with my Cucamelon plant. Hopefully all of them won't end up like that, because I do want to at least want to taste test one of them so I can tell you how it tastes. I'm gonna come out here and be more and have a more you know, look on everything. That just ticks me off, because I would come out here every couple days and check and see if I had any more Cucamelons growing, and they're growing. I've got a couple of them. There's a couple of them growing right here on this vine. But that takes me off that something's getting into them. So hopefully I can at least get one of them off for you and eat and try one of them so I can tell you how it tastes. But we'll give it a couple more days, maybe a week or two. We'll see what happens. All right, so I have a bottle of hot spray. It's like a mixture of vinegar and hot sauces and paprika and things like that. I use that to help kill the worms. I also have this to kill the caterpillars and worms. Those look like the worms that are eating my Cucamelons. What all you do is you put the water hose in this end and you turn it on water or off or on. But I've been just spraying it right on the plant. It is, let me make sure, yeah, it's organic. It's for organic gardening. All right, so I just used the rest of my hot spray. I sprayed it on the vine. But yes, I found one Cucamelon that had a hole in it, and there was a bright neon green worm in it. I've killed 3 of them so far, so hopefully I've killed them all. I'm gonna make some more hot spray, and I'm gonna come out here and spray some more hot spray on it. But it's supposed to rain for the next couple of days, so I don't know how well it's gonna hold up, but I am definitely for sure going to be checking the Cucamelons every day. I do have one over here, as you can see, that one right there growing. I'm going to keep an eye on that one and see. I'm going to watch him carefully. But like I said, I got a couple more that's growing over here. I'm going to keep an eye on them, but hopefully I can just have one that is big enough to where I can taste it and try it, and hopefully I can grow this plant again. Hopefully, if I don't have any luck this year, I will definitely try it again next year and see. But right now, we'll see what happens. All right, guys. So it's been about maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks since I went out there to check on the Cucamelons. They were infested with some worms, so I did spray some stuff on there. I'll show you what I sprayed on there in a second. But I've got a couple of them in my hand that I've harvested. I'm getting ready to go inside of the OG and get the other ones that are inside of it. Alrighty, so I am actually inside of the OG. You can see, look how pretty that is. Look at all the Cucamelons hanging down. This one, there's one right here. You can see it's got a hole in it from where the worms have been in it. Ugh, drop it on the ground. It smells pretty good. But so this is my first time growing cucamelons, and I had to look it up on when to harvest them. You can harvest them at any point. You can harvest them when they're small, like this one over here. See, like that one's kind of small. These are kind of small. I might do that one. Or you can get them when they're big. See, there's a couple big ones over here. It said you can harvest them when they're full and round or when they're little. But yeah, so I'm gonna come around in here and harvest some of them. Alrighty, so it's just plain and simple. You just poke. I'll leave that little one up there. There's another one. Oh, there's another one with a hole in it. You can see. You can see him in. There you go. Also, I learned that when you pick them, like pluck them off and harvest them, the more you harvest, the more that the plant will grow. That one just came right off. Check out how big this one is. Thank God the worm hasn't gotten to it yet. Let me see if it will focus. There it goes. Alright, so I got a good amount in my pocket of them. But my rule of thumb with them is, I mean, like I said, this is my first time picking them. But if they feel light and don't have a hole in them, then I'm picking them. If they feel heavy, then I'm leaving them on the vine to grow some more. But yeah, I think I got, that was a little light. I think I got them. Oh, I don't know. I don't need to grow a little more. Is that one? I'll let them grow a little. Yeah, we got a good slew of them. So I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator, and I will come back out later. Oh, there's another one. They just keep popping up everywhere. I'll come back out here a little later on in the week and see if the ones that I've left are good to be picked. If they are, then we will taste test one of them, and I'll let you know how they taste. All right, guys. So we have our first round of Cucamelons that we are going to actually pickle. I looked up ways to actually eat Cucamelons, and the best solution that I found on the interwebs was to pickle them. So that's what we're going to do today. So in order to pickle these, you're going to need your Cucamelons, obviously. Then you're going to need your white vinegar and apple cider vinegar. You'll need some garlic, dill. You'll need some mustard seeds and some peppercorn. So let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing that I'm doing is I am sterilizing my jars. I actually just finished canning some tomatoes. So this is my next round of sterilizing my jars. I have small little pint mason jars in here. I have 4 of them in there sterilizing. So how you sterilize them is you want to put them in some boiling water for 10 minutes. And then we will pull them out. So while the jars are getting sanitized, I am going to go ahead and cut our Cucamelons in half. I'm going to do them halves so that way I get a little more of them. And that way you can just take halves and eat them as you want to. I'm also going to get the garlic ready to go and get the dill ready to go. So that way we can get our jars ready. Alright, so I got the first one cut in half. This is what they look like inside. Let's see if it will get it to focus. There you go. You can kind of see. They got little seeds in there and things like that. Alright, so I got all of the Cucamelons cut in half. The jars are almost done being sanitized. So I'm going to pull them out once they're done, let them cool, and while they're cooling we're going to make the brine. Alrighty, our jars are done being sanitized. I'm going to let them sit out here and dry. All you do is just get your tongs and just pull them out of the water and just set them out on a towel. You also want to sanitize the lids as well, the part that screws it on and then the top of it as well. Alright, so the trick is you want to make sure you don't touch them as much as possible. That's why I have the tongs. And you just want to let them sit out here and dry. But we're going to make the brine. So let's get to it. Alright, so first thing you put in is 1 1/3 cup of white distilled vinegar. Then you need 2/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. Then you need 2 tablespoons of cane sugar. Then you need 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, or you can do sea salt or you can do canning salt. But just don't use normal regular salt. You need 1 of the 3. So once you have all of your ingredients, you want to stick it onto the stove. And then you want to keep it on here until all of the sugar and salt dissolve. And once they're all dissolved, then you want to take it off the heat. Then once you take it off the heat, you're going to want to let it sit and get kind of room temperature lukewarm before you pour it into your jars. Alright, it seems like everything is dissolved. And it looks pretty much dissolved, so I'm going to set it off to the side and let it cool down a little bit. Turn the stove off. Now let's get our jars ready. Alright, so we have our little mason jars. Aren't they cute? I have 1 piece of garlic for each container. I got 4 of them. I went ahead and sanitized 4 of them because I didn't know how many I would need. But the brine that we just made is good for a quart. So 2 pints equal a quart. I got my little pint jars. So it should be good for 2 of them. Alright, so you want to take your dill, take this off of it. You want to stick it in the bottom of your jar, like that. You want to put a piece of garlic in there. I'm going to put some peppercorn. You want it whole, like this. And we'll put that in the bottom. And put some mustard seeds in there as well. Alright, you can also put some dried red chilies if you want to, but we're going to put a touch of red pepper flakes in there. Just give it a little bit of a kick. But I don't want it too hot and spicy, but just a smidge of a kick. Alright, then you want to take your Cucamelons and you just want to fill up your jar with Cucamelons. Alright, I might just end up using two jars. We'll see. Alright, so you just want to fill it up to the top, like so. Look how pretty that looks. Alright, so it's time to get the brim. So I do have this little special funnel for my jars. The brine is still a little warm, so we're going to let it cool for a little bit longer. Alright, so my brine is lukewarm. I can stick my finger in there. The reason why you don't want it hot or scalding hot is because you don't want it to cook the Cucamelon. So you just want them warm or, like room temperature. Alright, so we can put this in this one. Let me go this way so you can see. One's almost to the top. Let me see. Alrighty. Alright. While I was waiting for it to cool, I made the next jar. Alrighty. I'm just going to top them off with the rest of the brine, and then we will put the lids on them. Alright, so I got my lids for my jars. You don't want to touch the insides of them or like around the edge because it will not be sanitized. So I got this little thing right here with a magnet on the top of it. Pops it up like that. So you can put it on top of your jar. You grab the top and put it on there, like so. And you just want it finger tight. So once you have the lid on there, you kind of want to give it a good little shake. Shake it up a little bit. Yeah. Looks really good, don't it? Alright, so for the Cucamelons, there is no need of put them in the pressure cooker or put them in some boiling water. Like, for instance, like I just did these tomatoes, and after I put them in the jar, I put them in some water for 40 minutes, so that way it will heat, and then the top of it will pop up, or it'll be kind of, you know, pushed up. But then once it seals, it will, you can hear it pop. I've not heard it pop, but it has gone down, and I did test it. You just unscrew it and see if you can lift the lid, and I can't. So this is pretty much canned and sealed. I got 2 of them, you can see. But with the Cucamelons that I have, you can just stick them in the refrigerator every day. You just want to give them a good, you know, shake, so that way it gets everything all stirred up. But you're going to want to leave them in the fridge for a week before you try them. So we're going to do that. Also, a side note, they got little cute labels on them that say Cucamelon. These actually dissolve in water, so when you get done with it, it will just dissolve, which is really cool. So we're going to stick these in the fridge, and in about a week, week and a half, we will taste them and see how they turned out. Alright, so it's roughly been about a month since we did our Cucamelons in the vinegar brine. I did say I was going to wait a week, but I wanted to wait a little longer than a week to let it soak in all of the vinegar goodness. So we're going to try them today. I'm actually in North Carolina trying these, and I got my little assistant beside me, Mama Darling. So we're going to try our Cucamelons. Hopefully they taste citrusy like the package says. It might be a vinegar citrusy taste.
I want the smell of them first.
What does it smell like? Probably vinegar.
I can smell the dill and I can smell the vinegar. Hold on just a minute, Kayla. Let me get something to put these on. There you go.
It kind of smells like a pickle.
Yeah, it smells like a pickle base. I'll get this little baby one.
I'm kind of scared to try it.
I am too. I just brushed my teeth. I didn't know I was doing this.
You wanted to eat your little baby one first.
Cheers. Wow. I gotta have another one.
It's kind of like a...
I can taste the dill. I can taste the pickle, but it really doesn't have a flavor.
It's kind of like a cucumber. Like how you would have a vinegar cucumber.
Yeah. Don't double dip.
It's fine.
Oh my God.
It's fine. That vinegar will kill
Yeah, it would kill anything. You got that right.
You want to try another one?
Well, if you double dip, I reckon I'll do it too.
It tastes like a vinegar cucumber.
It's very hard and crunchy. I mean, it's an appetizer that you put on a charcuterie board. I can't even say it.
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I like it. There's nothing wow about it. I bet you if you ate it raw, you could probably taste the citrusy stuff. But the reason why I pickled them was because I didn't know that the cucumber plant was going to produce more. I didn't know what it was going to do. And actually what it did was It got burned up in the Florida sun. So I did not get any more Cucamelons. But I'm glad I pickled them because it actually preserved them.
Yeah, if you all naked and afraid, you'd want some.
Exactly. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this Cucamelon video. If you're interested in getting seeds, Cucamelon seeds, I'll put a link in the description to where I got them from. I actually got them on Amazon. And I kind of like learned about the Cucamelons just looking up weird things to grow. So yes, if you're interested, I'll put a link in the description so you can get your own Cucamelons to grow in your garden. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. It will help our channel grow. We're also on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And in the description below, there's a link to our merch shop. You can get some cool Wild Adventures merch like Mama Darlene's wearing.
Oh, I forgot, yeah.
Or you can go to our Facebook page and get our brand new Wild Adventures koozie and holographic sticker. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Hey guys, it's me again. If you want to subscribe to our channel, click over here. If you want to check out some more videos, click down there. If you want to check out our cool merch shop, go to the description below and click the link. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.